Hey everyone! Welcome back to another exciting adventure. Let's travel to Guatemala today, a land of rich culture and stunning landscapes. It's a super cool place with bright colors and stories from long, long ago. The villages are filled with vibrant houses and traditional Mayan textiles that tell tales of the past. Giant volcanoes touch the sky, sometimes hiding in the clouds. These majestic giants are both awe-inspiring and a little mysterious. Shiny blue lakes reflect the pretty colors of the sky, and the jungles are full of amazing animals and birds singing. Lake Atitlán, in particular, is a sight to behold with its serene waters and surrounding volcanoes. Up in the mountains, you'll find busy markets with colorful clothes, pottery, and yummy fresh food. These markets are a hub of activity and a great place to experience local culture. Guatemala City is a big modern city, but it's right next to places where history happened a long, long time ago. The contrast between the modern cityscape and ancient ruins is truly fascinating. A group of people called the Maya lived here, and you can still see their history everywhere, from old ruins to cool traditions that people still do today. The Mayan culture is very much alive and thriving. Guatemala is a really interesting place with so much to offer. Its landscapes are diverse and its culture is rich. It smells like coffee and flowers, and you can hear happy marimba music everywhere. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the vibrant sounds of marimba create a unique sensory experience. The people there are super friendly and welcoming. Their warm smiles and hospitality make you feel right at home. But Guatemala also has some problems like poverty and things that happened in the past. These challenges are part of its complex history. Even with these problems, the people of Guatemala never give up. Their resilience and spirit are truly inspirational. The Maya people were super important in Guatemala, and their influence is still very much alive today. Their families continue to live in the same regions, preserving their rich cultural heritage. You can see their culture everywhere, from the architecture to the vibrant markets. One of the coolest things is their clothes, which are not just garments, but pieces of art. Women make beautiful designs on their shirts called huipils, each one unique and handcrafted. Each huipil is different and tells a story, often reflecting the wearer's personal history or community. They use natural colors like red, blue, and green, derived from plants and minerals. The art of weaving is passed down through generations, with mothers and grandmothers teaching the younger ones. These clothes aren't just clothes, they show everyone who they are and how proud they are of their culture, serving as a symbol of identity. Festivals are another big part of Mayan culture, bringing communities together in celebration. Holy Week, or Semana Santa, is a really important one, filled with deep religious significance and community participation. Towns have big parades, and the air is filled with the scent of incense and the sound of music, creating a magical atmosphere. They make beautiful carpets out of colored sawdust on the streets, showcasing intricate designs and patterns. But then the parades walk over them, symbolizing the transient nature of life and art. Lots of people still speak Mayan languages, keeping their linguistic heritage alive. Even though Spanish is the main language, the coexistence of both languages enriches the cultural tapestry. Each language is special and tells a different story, adding to the diversity of the region. It's amazing that these languages are still around after so long, a testament to the resilience and pride of the Mayan people. Life in Guatemala is really different depending on where you are. The contrast between the bustling city life and the serene countryside is striking. In Guatemala City, there are more than 2 million people. The streets are always busy, filled with the sounds of honking cars and chattering people. People sell things in busy markets, and there are cars everywhere. The markets are vibrant, with vendors selling everything from fresh produce to handmade crafts. You can see new buildings next to really old ones. This mix of modern and colonial architecture tells the story of the city's rich history. Even in the city, people still follow traditions. Festivals are celebrated with colorful parades, traditional music, and dance. Families eat together and tell stories, and you can buy yummy food like pepián and tortillas on the street. Street food is an integral part of the city's culture. Outside the city, life is much slower. The pace of life in the villages is relaxed and the air is fresh and clean. In the mountains, people farm like their families did a long time ago. They use traditional methods passed down through generations. Life can be hard there and many people don't have much. Despite the challenges, the sense of community is strong. They grow their own food, but sometimes the weather is bad, and it's hard to grow enough. Droughts and floods can make farming very difficult. Sometimes family members who work in other countries send money home to help their families in Guatemala. These remittances are crucial for their survival. This money helps them buy food, go to school, and make their homes better. It provides opportunities for a better future and improves their quality of life. Guatemala has some of the most beautiful nature in the world. Lake Atitlán is a beautiful lake surrounded by giant volcanoes. Small Mayan villages are all around the lake. You can even climb Pacaya, a real volcano. It's a bit hot near the top, but the view is amazing. The Rio Dulce is a river that goes through a big canyon. You can go kayaking there and see monkeys in the trees. It smells like flowers and the earth. Guatemala also has ancient Mayan ruins. Tikal is a famous one with huge pyramids hidden in the jungle. Caracol is another cool ruin with a giant pyramid that shows how smart the Maya people were. Guatemala is also home to Amidst, the shortest woman in the world. She's only a little over 2 feet tall, but she shows that anyone can be amazing, no matter how big or small they are. Jyoti is a really strong person and she doesn't let anything stop her. She travels all over the world and meets lots of people. She's a great example for everyone. Jyoti's story is a lot like Guatemala's story. Even though they have problems, the people of Guatemala are strong and don't give up. They are proud of their culture, just like Jyoti. Guatemala is a beautiful country with amazing people, and even though things are hard sometimes, there is always hope for a better future.